Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF TWF NXT. I, Gorilla Monsoon, with Corey Graves and with Booker T. And today on NXT, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday on Monday Night Raw. On Monday Night Raw, Gorilla Monsoon said we saw Bobby Lashley lose to Asuka again. Yeah, we did, Corey Graves said. We saw that happen. And, Montel Rotadius Porter and Bobby Lashley were not happy. No, they were not happy at all, Booker T says, and I don't guilt any of them. Well, for once in your life, you stand with something that can be trusted. You know. For once in your life, that's one time I stand with you. With that, Gorilla Monsoon says. Well, why not stand me all the other times? Because only one time you said something that has some truth behind it, and I can stand with it. Yeah, don't get that started, Corey Graves says. Hi, I'm the Evil Queen, and I think that someone out there, someone in the toy wrestling gathering, is not wise enough or strong enough to beat me. So I have an open dare for anyone, for anyone who thinks that they're going to beat me for the TWF, going to beat me here. Well, I can tell you one thing, Gorilla Monsoon says, if someone does take up, the Evil Queen on her dare, she got no one to guilt, only herself, Gorilla Monsoon says. What do you mean that for? Booker T says. What do you mean she has no one to guilt, only herself for it? If someone takes her up on her dare. Like, what does that mean? Well, what it means is, if she doesn't like how the match goes, Booker T, she can only guilt it on herself. She can't guilt it on anyone else. Would you stop? Yeah, Corey Graves says. The Evil Queen might do a lot of things, unless she's going to give her wrestlers a curse apple and then they fall asleep, Corey Graves says. Oh, yeah, that's what she did and Snow White, Booker T says. Would you stop? Gorilla Monsoon says. All right. Stand up. So you want to have an open dare for anyone to wrestle anyone here in the toy wrestling gathering. Well, the way I look at it is, be careful what you wish for, because you most likely will get it. Well, we heard from the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, and now we got Baron Corbin in the ring now. Yeah. Now we got the Fight Lord in the ring now. Meaning the Evil Queen's going to be in a bind now. And Baron Corbin just gives her the end of days. Now he just gives her the deep six. Two of the holds that Baron Corbin's done his whole time in WWE, and now what he's doing in the NWA. 1, 2, kick out. Well, the Evil Queen will not be so smoothly beat by two holds, Gorilla Monsoon says. The Evil Queen, whoever her name is, Gorilla Monsoon says, is down on Baron Corbin, who is going to bind. 1, 2, only a kick out. Oh, I hope, Booker T says, I hope she gives him a poison apple. I hope she gives him a curse apple and he eats it and he goes to sleep. Would you stop saying that about her giving wrestlers curse apples and going to sleep, Gorilla Monsoon said. Corey Graves said it did happen. Oh! She ran right into the ring steeple. It did happen, Corey Graves says. And now Baron Corbin just gave her the deep six. Now, the end of days. This match is over here. It's hard to hold this up and do a show at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Baron Corbin. Well, the Evil Queen lost in her first match in the toy wrestling gathering, against Baron Corbin here in the toy wrestling gathering. Gorilla Monsoon says, yeah, Corey Graves says, I think if she would have given him the curse apple, the match would have been over with. Yeah, I think the same here, Booker T said. Would you both stop? Gorilla Monsoon said about that. All right, we'll take it away now to Sarah Shiver. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon. I'm going to be talking with Baron Corbin here today on NXT. Stand right. Fuck! And up! And up! He has to lean against something. Fuck. Stand up! Stand up! Oh, he has to lean against something because he can't stand up. Which is bull. Which is sad. God. Doll makers that make dolls that can't stand up. Alright, Baron Corbin. We saw you fight the Evil Queen here today on NXT. So how did it happen? How did it happen? I had a match with her. If you're asking me if I was worried about her cursed apples, think again. I'm not dumb enough to eat some apple that someone I don't know gives to me. And I gave her the deep six. I gave her the end of days. And it was all over for her. I mean, if she wants to start something with me, she can. But I'll beat her like I did here today. Well, Baron Corbin, it seems to me that hopefully you and Evil Queen don't have a war or a wrong between each other. If there is a war or a wrong or a bind, it's because she started it, not me. I'm just minding my own business, doing whatever I'm doing. If she wants to start something, then I'll put her down. So you're not worried about the Evil Queen and what she need be do. I'm not worried about her witchcraft or what she's going to do. I beat her in the wrestling ring, Sarah. So no, I'm not worried. Oh. So there you have it. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Sarah Shiver, for talking with Baron Corbin here today on NXT. And that's all the time we got here for NXT. I, Gorilla Monsoon, with Corey Graves and with Booker T. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Mike.